Here's a funeral cash plan that guarantees you free coverage in the future. Throughout your career, you have made contributions to a funeral plan. Eventually, you retire and cannot afford the premiums, and your policy expires. Are you heading in that direction? Let Diaspora Insurance take care of you. When you take out a Diaspora funeral cash plan, you'll never have to worry about this again. Your future coverage is guaranteed. You can get a free quick quote right now and start the journey to free coverage in the future when you cannot afford your premiums. Your peace of mind is only a WhatsApp message away. +44 770 3838 304 or +27 659 070 419. Get in touch now. 24/7 quote and apply at diasporainsurance.com. Terms and conditions apply.
There. Good evening. How are you? Happy Sunday. I am so excited to be here with you again, another month, another topic. Very exciting. And if you're from Holland or anyone interested in the Netherlands, Holland, we call it all these mixed colors. This is a place to be, guys. Yes. So I am so honored to be here because I'm not going to be your guest of speaking. Actually, I'm here to introduce you about very, very tough women doing amazing work, and they're going to tell us what they have for us in 2024, because as you all know, 2024 it's a country's event. What do I mean by that? I want to tell you that we are going to be meeting in different countries closer to you. Yes, we had you since some time back. I hope you saw the video that was there before, and I'll play with you again, because it's about getting closer to you, to your country, because you all know we travel to one country or every other year. Last year we were in Brussels. That was so exciting. And the year before we did the countries, and it came out so, so positive, because you can discuss your own topic. And this year we have different countries meeting at different time. So next month, I mean, not next month, in June is our first meeting coming up, and you'll be telling you more. It's about Netherlands. They have been so active. They have always been active. I love their teamwork. They're here with me to discuss with you more. Meantime, let me know where you're listening us from. We are seeing you're picking up a little bit. Let me see where you're listening from. Share with your people out there. And I'm hoping we'll be a big quorum here to discuss much, much more. So let's get on this, because it's so important for you to know what it is about. First of all, I want to introduce myself for those people who don't know me. I'm Joy Tent, and I'm the founder of Africa Women in Europe. I wear several hats. Also, I'm the chair of the SACCO, Diaspora SACCO, and I'm also a specialist in financial. I also am independent advisor. If you want to know how to invest in Africa, if you want to do trade in Africa or here in Europe, I'm your guru person to come to. So I'm excited to be here, because today is about Africa Women in Europe. And if you want to know about the others, we also have webinars every year. So we welcome you. So today is about the event, coming up event. And I am so excited to be joined by two ladies who are going to take over the program. And these two ladies, I think there was another one, but she's disappeared. She's going to be joining again. And these two ladies, you know, if you're from Holland or you're in Europe, you should know them by now. They're very dynamic lady, doing amazing work in their area. And I want to recognize them and also appreciate them very much. And just to give you a brief, what they're going to be doing is that we have an event coming up. And I'm going to put it also for you there on the slide so that you know what it is about. The topic today is all about update on our Holland 2024. So this is happening on 1st of June. So mark that, 1st of June. And this will be a day just to give you about what it will be about, and how you can take part, and what to expect really from this day. And I'm hoping that you will be very happy to join. And actually, we are not limiting only from Holland or Netherlands, the way you want to call it. Everyone is invited. So invite, share. We are on YouTube. I think we're also on Facebook. We have a Facebook group. We also think we're on X, used to be Twitter. And we are very excited to be here with you as well. So share, tell us where you are from, engage with us. And if you want to know about who we are, we're going to be sharing you also on the chat. But this stage is not mine today. Today is for these two ladies. My work is to encourage you to be here, to be listening. So thank you so much. Betty is here with us, and Kadogo. I'll call them the way we call them, as we are very acquaintant. We are people who like, but they have their titles and what they do. And I'm going to ask them to introduce themselves in their professional way, and also in their community work they do, because they're ladies with several hats. And I'm going to ask Kadogo to start, introduce yourself in that order, and then Betty, you can go ahead. So go ahead, Kadogo. Thank you so much for making time. And I can see you're a reader. You're reading a lot of books. That's good. I think you can unmute, right?
Yes, I have. Thank you very much, Joy. Thank you for all our followers and people who are following the event, our Facebook page today. Thank you for inviting us. At the moment, you know, everything goes on in this world. We live our life. I've just taken a room somewhere in a private party of our friend, and they told, you cannot leave us. We know what you're doing. We appreciate you. We have given you a room where you can hold your event today. That's why you're seeing the books behind me. I'm not at my home. Thank you very much for inviting us. My name is Kadogo Nyawade. I'm the director, founder of Stichting Kadowinja. That's a foundation where we support school children. We started with education and feeding program, and which has from one step to another emerged to medical care, elderly care, anything which you can have in our country. We are going on agriculture, empowering women. It never stops. You know, when you start with a foundation in our country, people who have that can relate with me. It moves from one step to another. So we do more than that. My profession, I'm a nurse. My first profession, I was in catering and housekeeping. When I left my country, I moved to Europe, and now I am a nurse, self-employed. What else don't I do? I think I do so much. And I am a really patriotic Kenyan. You cannot take me out of my country. Like they normally say, you can take somebody out of the Africa, but you cannot take that Africa out of them. Me, I say you can take somebody out of Kenya, but you cannot take that Kenya out of me. If you didn't know, now you know. Thank you for inviting us.
That's a good one. I love that. They cannot take African in you. And that's so true. Kadogo is a typical, not only just Africa, like Kenya Damu, we call it. And you can see this as well with also Betty. Betty is another one who also practices in action. Over to you, Betty, and tell us all about what you do and what you do also in the community, and also your side hustle, because I know you and you have so many side hustles.
I'm a typical Kenyan. I do a lot of things. I'm a lawyer by profession, and I have a restaurant here in The Hague called Kenya Delicacies. Apart from that, I also do consultancy in investments and business in Kenya. But at the moment, I like doing activities, doing events, and things that bring women together. Because I know in this part of the world, it can be lonely sometimes. And people always look for, ways of coming together, of, knowing other people and building relationships, either personal, business, or community. So I'm really happy to be part of African Women in Europe, because that's what they do. And as a Holland representative, I'm honored to be, in this forum, and I'm happy that I can do this to bring people. And this year we are meeting at the Holland group. We are meeting at my restaurant. It's just next to the Hague Central Station. And I'm happy because people can come. The location is good. It's near, and we can meet. And it will be summer, and it will be Madaraka Day also. So it will also be a combination of many celebrations together. So I'm inviting everyone to come and join us.
Wow, wow. I like that. First of all, I think people need to see your outfit. Let me bring you closer. Your outfit is beautiful. Tell us a little bit about it.
Thank you. This one I was gifted by one of our Holland team members. She's now based in Dar es Salaam, Nelly Oteño of Angaza Creations. So she came to visit Holland for a few days and brought this. We were having a casual conversation, and she told us how nice the deras there are. And I was like, bring one, I want to try. But it's really nice. I went to the restaurant with it yesterday. Oh, man. I had customers. Everyone was not busy. I was the only one who was busy, because they were just happy to see me, like this, jovial, serving them food in African baskets. I had fun yesterday, and the weather was fantastic.
I like the colorful part of it. It looks like a butterfly, Now we are coming from the winter, from black and gray, and then you're already just flooring up with your colorful. I love it.
Do you know, I was walking on the streets and everyone was looking at me and I was feeling so nice, you know?
I know our colors are glamorous, and especially right now the sun is just coming up. I can see the Nelly. She's also here with us. Actually, she's listening, looking gorgeous, Betty. You know, you always dress us up, all the Africa Women in Europe events. So I hope you brought us some for June and leave some for us. So I'm so happy to have you guys here because all of us listening to us today, we are Africa Women in Europe. We host every day our talk shows, and today we are discussing specifically of the upcoming event in Netherlands, and we'll be having also different countries that are going to be hosting and events. Germany is coming after Netherlands, and then thereafter we're gonna have Switzerland, UK already. I'll giving you the dates as we go on, so stay tuned so that you don't miss out. And it's not only their country; they can also come to your country. And Betty, what I love about this is Betty, we are coming to your. You know, I think last time when we came in, I don't know whether it's the same place, but we just passed by on a Friday, which is a way of a tradition of coming. But this time we're going to host you. And you know what? It's so nice when you support our own people.
Exactly.
And this time we're gonna host it at your restaurant. And I'm so honored to have even myself. I don't think I was there because you opened it after COVID, right? And tell us a bit the food and to say what should people expect, the atmosphere, the logistic, how does it look like, the name, just a little bit. Let's go there because I think that's the appetizing part of the whole thing.
Yes, you know, food in an African setup, food is always at the center of the celebration. So I will come up with a very traditional, nice, you know, package of food, including mokimo. If you come from Kenya, you know what mokimo is.
Mhm.
It's really healthy and nice. So, and I'm also looking at tilapia and nyama choma, and you know, Kenyan salad in this nice weather. It will be a nice surprise for everyone. And I'm serving lunch very early, like Dutch style, 12 sharp. I'll be serving. So people better keep time because now I've become Dutch. Like, yeah, I keep time. So 12,
We
I'll be
keep
serving
the
food.
African. I like that. We keep the African tea, but we still have the Dutch a little bit, the best part of it, right?
Yes. So whoever will be late, if the food is cold, I will try to fix. But if you want steaming hot food from the African pot, keep time.
Oh, guys, you've been
Wow.
warned. I can see we are joining here with the young generation. I don't know, Aurelia, if you can talk. I'm also sure. I've just put you up here. You can put your camera on. Let's see grammars because this event is just not only our mama. You know, sometimes you think it's our mama, women, older women. We also have the youth, and they're also very much in the center of it. But I hope she can also show her face because we can prove it. So Aurelia, welcome as well because you're also part of the organizing team. Also, you have that background. Introduce yourself. Tell us who you are and also about what you do as well.
Wow. I might need a second. I did not expect to have my face up here, but
We love it. We
You are
love
only
the way
people,
it is. It is Sunday.
young people. You are mama like us are up here. You should be fine. Trust me.
Let me join as she gets herself ready. Let me say something about what Betty just said. You remember 2 years ago we had the event in Eindhoven at Crown Plaza, and we really had we liked the way the presentation of the food, everything was good. But you know, we prepare for the people to come there, and we also go with the rules of the hotel. And we had people there, and they were saying, "Come on, this is an African event. Where is Cuckoo?" You know, we had our Luya friends, and they were like, "Where is our chicken?" You know, we don't want the salad and what. It's good. But now, this time, we said, listen, Kenyans, you complained, and we listened to you. We are coming to Den Haag, and we are coming to where what you asked for, we are going to deliver. So, Betty, I like the way you are saying what you're going to offer. You know, yeah, we have our fish, we have nyama choma, we have all that. If that's what somebody want to really to come and eat, and with our Dutch time, I just saw the video. There's something you cannot get out of from a Kenyan in the Dutch system, that we still don't keep time. But if you want to have that good food and warm on time, Betty has warned us, you will get it cold if you're late. But she's going to offer what we didn't offer you 2 years ago. So please, thank you, Betty, for mentioning that. And it reminded me of the people who said, where is our kuku? Kuku is chicken, if you don't know what kuku is in Swahili. Thank
And
you.
that's so true. And I wanted to share with you a video shortly, but before I can see Madame is here, let her introduce herself. Hi, hey, there is our gorgeous.
Hi. Oh
Hi.
yeah. Hi. Sorry, I'm joining with my phone up and about. So my name is Aurelia. I am a lawyer by profession, and I do a lot of events as well, a lot of community engagement, most of the time with Betty and with Kadogo in attendance. So this year we are really looking forward. We are putting our best foot forward. We have a lot going on. We are trying to make it as interesting as possible. A lot of decor, a lot of photography. That's what I'm behind. And expect it to look good, and we expect you to look good. You know, bring your entire self. That's what I can say. Bring your
I-
yeah. So I don't know if I've answered
Yes,
all
yes.
the.
Well, perfect. Just stay there because you're going to go through for us the program, because I know you're the one putting up some few things in there. But before we go, what is coming, let's show people what was before last time, because
Mhm.
you all three of you are also involved in that, and we hosted it at Kadogo. Remind me, please.
In
In
Eindhoven.
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 Eindhoven, whatever that name. And we had a very good time. We had entertainment, we had food, we had messages going through left and right. And there were some people exhibiting, because you only show off African food, attire and things that people can buy, branding people. So it was really nice. So I'm going to play for you who are joining us but you have to promise me to write for me on the chat where you're listening us from. I can see we're around 20 people around there. I know we're on YouTube. Thank you for joining on Facebook. You can share as well, but write for me on the chat as we are showing this where you're listening us from. And if you know some people who will be very interested to get to know us in person, this is the time to come and say, don't say you don't know Africans anywhere. Here we are. So we are ready for you. And I'll tell you, we are not only women's, even men. If you're listening as a man, you're part of it. We are waiting for
We
you to
love
join.
our men as well, yeah.
So let me play for you a video of what happened, and it's going to take less than 2 minutes. There you go. Oh, wow. Kadogo, did you see yourself shaking? That was so nice.
You know what I like about the whole Kenya, the women event? It's a way we can transform ourselves, you know? One time you're going upstairs, you look different. When you come down, it's people like, is that the lady I just saw? What is she wearing again? Look at her. I love that. I mean,
It's time to show off those articles.
oh, wow.
Think
Yeah.
of that day, they were very, very intense. I remember that they were so intense because they were personal and also very informative, health-wise, because that was the theme you chose at that time. And then also, and also you had Caroline Mutoko also joining you live, and in terms of live stream, and that was really, really great to also have this kind of connection with a scope of all around. So you guys who are joining now, thank you for telling me some people already wanting to come. I can see some question. Where is the venue? Stay on hold. We are coming up, but you haven't told me where you're listening us from. Put for me a chat there, or if what you're hearing, you like what you're hearing, or just quote some of the things that you can hear from us that you remember if you're part of us. Because I can see Nelly, you're there, and some few people. We need to keep that chat going, because then we can also reach more people, and also everyone else who's here. So thank you so much. But let's now maybe just have a quick, how was your experience of last time? So that before we go to the next one, I'll go around with all of you. Betty, you want to start that? And then we go there with Kadogo and then Aurelia. What was your feeling of last time as well?
For me, it was like an outing because I'm always at the restaurant, like 5 days a week. So for me, it was a getaway from the restaurant and like a small outing because we went to the event, we had fun, then we slept over there. So for me, it was a time for reconnecting with people and just sitting back and enjoying the event and the food from there, although it wasn't African. But for me, it was something different because I'm always the one, cooking, serving people. But, those are the few times where I go and just sit somewhere and get served and enjoy myself. So for me, it was a time of refreshing. I relaxed, I met people, I connected with people. So I really had fun and I loved the topics that were being discussed. They were very informative and it was a nice, generally, I enjoyed everything there.
Great. Kadogo, your side, I know you mentioned a bit and give us a little nuggets.
For me, if I can echo Betty, for me was from where I live to that place was only 10 minutes by car, but I felt like I've gone on holiday, because I spent at the hotel and I was meeting my Kenyan friends my African Kenyans, most of them were there, but African women in a place where we were all gathered together. So for me, it was double. First of all, it's only 10 minutes from my home, but I'm gathered with people from different places who found it to be a long distance, which I normally do. So that was okay. And I also invited a lady friend of mine from Brits Guyana, and she invited a lady from Suriname who also had never been to the African events, although that is something she looks forward to. So for me, it was, okay, I just came, I feel like I'm on holiday, just 10 minutes from my home, and also a lady 10 minutes from my home, and brought somebody from Utrecht, which is like an hour, and like Betty saying, okay, the food was different, which is no problem for her. She experienced it because she normally cooks different. And then hearing the story of the other saying, yeah, it's an African thing. Why don't we have our African food? That was also something to take as a next thought. But, just being together and then just buying a lipstick from a lady who is, I still have it, fire red, It's like when I say, wow, the lady is wearing red lipstick. In fact, I should have done it today. But, just sponsoring, sharing with our own people, empowering the women, because that's what African women is about. So I just can't say much. I can say more and more and more, but we want to do more than we did 2 years ago. Thank you.
Exactly. And you also had the moderator of the day. She can tell us the whole program, how it was from the beginning to the day. She was so glamorous. And I love that you like to kick us up women to
Yeah. I think when I reflect upon my experience, I remember that it was a runway and there was so much Black, particularly African joy. And that is something you cannot replicate anywhere. Like, there was so much laughter, and the conversation that we were having, particularly there was a lady sharing about, domestic abuse and how it happens, how to navigate the system if this is what you're going through. But it was really in such a blissful environment. While it is a very heavy conversation to have or to even listen to, there was a lot of sharing, there was a lot of open heart, but there was a lot of bliss. Another thought is the runway. I loved everyone, the way everyone was looking. I just love that because I think we, as women, part of what we bring to the table is our femininity. And that was really something that was present on that day. I remember we took us a little break just to have pictures outside, and the entire city was just looking, who are these people? What are they doing here? Like there's that curiosity, that sense of what is going on, I like that because it is cementing the fact that we are not the invisible figures behind different workstations, depending on whatever you are. And we know that our black experience, especially in Europe, and sometimes professionally, we tend to be a bit invisible in many ways. So that was really nice. I loved every minute of it. And what to expect is, if anything, leave your house for the joy. There is so much African joy in the room.
And the youth. You
Yes,
brought us some youth too. We were not just
yeah,
only
yeah. It was one of those events that had a very um diverse experience of people, and also young people. I guess I'm not feeling like that anymore. But
too much
if
is
the
old.
hat fits, I will wear it. Yeah. So there was a lot of youth, and I encourage you, especially depending on because of the topic we're speaking about this time, and we know that the women are the custodians of finances. This year, bring your daughter, bring your niece, bring your nephew, bring your son, bring someone that you know. This conversation might look very serious and on a very womanly level, but trust me, if we want to empower a society, we need to start looking into our girls as well, our boys, our children in general.
Wow, wow, that's so true. And I can see Nelly was also part of this. She's also left her comment. It's always a powerful time having women from all walks of life taking up spaces in the different spaces they work and owning it when sharing stories and encouraging each other. Very inspiring, really. And actually, Nelly is in back to Tanzania. So I hope you left our clothes, my dear. Anyway, thank you so much. Nelly has been part of us, so she's on a work. I think she's on a work repatriation. I mean, whatever it's got the name in English. I know it in German, but she's on a short-term work in Tanzania, and she will be joining us back again. And it's always good to see that even as African, we're being presenting our companies in Europe, in Africa. That's another story of another day. Thank you so much. You will get. She's saying that you will get latest deals. Oh, better do. And anyway, thank you so much for that. And now, really, most of you who are under, because somebody had asked where the venue. Let's hear a little bit more. What does 2024 Holland event is bringing? And we want to hear a little bit information of the date, the venue. I think Betty said, but we need to repeat it again. And as also the program, roughly. Don't give us too much, otherwise we will not. We need to give the left part, because they also come back again before the time again to give us more. Who are you targeting? Small things like that. So I'll leave you to distribute yourself how you want to do this. And before that, let me just share them with the flyer, because you have a very, very strong theme, because each country, just also to remind people here, this is just for Netherlands, yeah, Holland. So some of us are hosting also events in different countries. So we also have in UK, we also have in Germany, which is coming in July. I'm giving you more information, but I don't want to trespass everywhere. But just to give you this year, we are doing countries. So coming closer to you, because you always say, oh, why are we have to travel all the way? Last time it was Brussels. But then next year, we're going to meet all of us together. So we always have one for the countries and one when we come together the following year. So this is what will be happening. And right now we are only talking about the Holland, but you're not limiting them only. You can go to all the events as you wish. So feel free to do that as at your own time. And they are quite well distributed throughout the year. So, and I'm giving you some dates because we already have some few dates out there. So this time it's Holland, and they are having also their own theme, and they are very building generational wealth while navigating black tax. It's a very tough one, and we are looking forward to a lot of discussion on this. That's their theme. Just to give you the highlight, and it's on the 1st of June, which is very soon. So they have already the early bird. Maybe I don't know whether we had the ticket, so that I keep throwing them there so that people can start booking the early bird ticket, which is the €50. I will be sharing with you the link, and if you cannot scan this, I'll try to send it again on the link on the chat so that you can see that, and then we will take it. But let's hear more. What does it have? So go back to Nelly, Aurelia, and then go back upwards, because Nelly, you know quite a lot. I'm not Nelly, Aurelia, you know a lot of what you're planning, because in the middle of this, we want youth to be engaged. That was the Netherlands and Holland people. They wanted youth to be more active also in engaging in discussion. And I'm happy that you are on board again this year. So give us an appetite, how the program looks like, and then we'll take it from there, and the others can share the rest.
So, as I take you through the program, it's important to understand what inspired this topic, and it's something to reflect upon. As we are young, we are a very diverse group, and I feel like as part of the younger category, there are things that I now naturally question, such as black tax. And I think Kadogo will expound more on that, particularly how I want my life to be, how I will love my children's experiences to be. And so we thought that if we are going to talk about generational wealth, the first thing is to look at what is the biggest issue when it comes to our generation. And when I say our generation, it's because something like black tax is something that really has been and is still going on. So particularly as African women, we need to look into that. In terms of the program, we are having, not only will we be at Kenya Delicacies, which is a very strategic place close to the station. We are looking into having a fashion show. We are going to have tiny boot camps where you will learn a few skills here and there. We have our classic DJ, amazing performances that will be there on that day. So I will really suggest that you make sure you have your tickets. And we have a lot of resources that we will share, such as if you want to stay in The Hague, how can you do it in a cheaper way, like combining tickets and probably hotel. So those are things that we are going to share as well once you have your tickets. So don't overthink it. Just plan ahead. You have the dates, and we are really, really looking forward to having you on that day, having our discussion, but also having your presence with us. Yeah.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, she's back.
Oh, joy. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and tell us more. But I'm leaving you the stage so that you can give us all the information.
I was wondering if it was the one to take the microphone from Aurelia, because she said Kadogo is going to. Oh, sorry. What I have to add to this is like what Aurelia is saying. We are looking at the youth now, not forgetting as we called ourselves age, I was also youth one day. And when we talked about the tax, we had about the black tax, allow me, I didn't know nothing about the black tax. I didn't know about it. I mean, the word sellers, I didn't know. Till when I heard about the black tax, I went and Googled and I said, okay, I've been doing this all my years. And then I went back and I said, oh, forget about it. My mom, don't forget about it. Your mom also did it. My mom came from the village. She moved to Nairobi. You know, as much as I was growing up, I knew that we were always sending money, food, clothes, whatever it was, to the family back in the village, even before I'd even moved to the village. So when I tried to look at this a bit, I said, come on, this is what we're doing throughout. After finding out how it started, where it is, and what I've done. So when I hear about what I'm still doing, don't say what I've done, what I'm still doing. But what I'm trying to say is like Aurelia is saying, the next generation, where do we get to? Is it something we are giving to our children unconsciously? Do we want our children to do what we have been doing, or is it something you are born to do about it? I'm not going to go deep in it. That's why we are calling each other to come on that day to really find out what it is. There are some things in this world nowadays with the digital world, which I love it. That's why we are here talking about, sharing what we can with nearly the whole world. But there are some things you have to get there physically. Come there, listen to what we have to do. You can Google. What will it teach you? Will it teach you when you just read it and hear how it is? Do you have to feel about it? How are we going to navigate through it? Me, myself, I want to learn about it because I've been doing it without even knowing. So that is one topic I find that we really took a topic which is fitting the next generation. I'm talking, me, myself, personally, I'm talking about my life. I'm already raising the third generation. How do I want them to proceed in with what they're doing in the country I gave birth to them? Although me, myself, I still feel full African. When somebody asks me, send me some money, or somebody has to go to school, it doesn't bother me. How it is going to affect my children? So it is personal, and I know that many people can relate to it. And beside that, we have the fashion show. We heard about it. We have a lady who is coming to sing. She's half Ghanaian, half Portuguese, born talent, have the best voice you can get, best born voice. She was even telling me, I don't know, I've never heard from any of my family members that they were singers or they had a voice. So those are the things we are bringing out. Can I stop here, Betty? You take the microphone.
Yeah, we are enjoying listening to you. I would like to talk about the location because I'll be the one hosting the event. The restaurant is called Kenya Delicacies. It's inside the Mingo Mash Food Hall, which is just right outside the Hague Central Station. So when you come to the Hague Central Station, or Den Haag in Dutch, when you come out from the back exit, we are the first building there. And you'll see us there. And it will be summer. The chairs are already out. So we are ready to host you. And yeah, we are going to serve you delicious food. And we are starting at 12 sharp. So please, people, keep time so that we can make the most out of the event. So I really want to welcome you, and I'm guaranteeing you nice, delicious food. So come when you haven't, just keep enough space for food because the portions will be good, will be African. And yeah, we are going to have fun together.
Wow, that is quite, you've explained quite a bit there, and I'm looking forward to the tip. And I'm sharing there the theme, building generation wealth while navigating black tax is a very important. Start Googling as well, some of you, because this is a very important topic. Maybe we'll have it here for everyone. one of the days, because we can hear also after, of course, and then we can come and hear more for those people who are hearing for the first time. Or a good way is to just go to the event and hear it there and have a proper discussion. So we are welcoming anyone, everyone, even if you are from anywhere in the world, so long as you can come in to the event and manage your own paperwork and you have visas and all that. I'm sure it's an opportunity for people to also travel, because nowadays the world has become one, and doors are open for everyone. So welcome so much, everyone who is listening us, wherever you are. I have already shared with you the links on your, if you can't see them, they should be on your chat. I can see they're already there on on YouTube as well. How to register. We have a website as well. We have an event website, and the event I can see is already out there. It's out in in our platform. I'll share that link as well, so that you can see what we did before, all the way from 2022. What did there are also photos from last time, quite interesting stuff in there. So I'll walk you through as well later on, so that you can also see how to navigate our website. But if you go to the www of African Women in Europe and click in events, you're going to see that us there as well. But I'll share with you the link direct for the event page, and where you can find the Holland event. We'll be adding more information. The link is there. You can start paying. Let's talk about payment, because you gave us a link. What sort of a payment are we on? How does it work, so that people can know? Because Alibad, I can see a lot of excited people here want to come in. And how does the payment? Maybe that goes to Betty, right?
Yes, we have a QR code that we've generated for easy payment. We also have a Tiki, which is for people who are in the Netherlands. Tiki is a popular way of payment, so you can pay through the Tiki or you can pay through the QR code. And the early bird is 50, but for people who pay late during the event, it will be 60 euros, because we want to finish all the payments and all the arrangements earlier, because we want to focus on the event and not deal with payment during the event. So we are encouraging people to pay early so that we are able to plan better for the event.
Okay, fantastic. Now that you're still on that topic, I know you mentioned a little bit how to get there. How are the logistics part? To the people from maybe from the main train station? It's not far as I can. Can you explain to us, so that people can know whether they are parking, things like that?
Yes, we have a QR parking, which is next to the Babylon Hotel. And people want to stay over. There's also Babylon, which is right opposite the restaurant. But we have also free parking, which is a bit far from the restaurant. I can share that information as we get closer to the event. But we have a very convenient parking, which is just next to the restaurant.
Okay, guys, if you have any question, please start throwing them in there. We only wanted to be here 1 hour. Some people are not in their homes here. We want to make sure that we keep time and make them continue with their evening. But I can see a lot of you are here, and you have, if you have any questions, let me know. And of course, the outfit, what is the dressing code? We don't need to keep saying this, but sometimes we just need to say it. African outfit, right? Dress up to kill. Or what do you think, Aurelia? We give that you a bit of a space.
I think the outfit is African outfit, but the most important part, come feeling good.
Show up with a smile.
If that means you walk with your own red carpet, we will welcome that. There is nothing like overdressing when it comes to our events.
And the good thing, I'm sure you're having also outfit. If you don't have any, you can already buy one at the event, right? Can we call out for anyone that you, or maybe mention a little bit of that, Kadogo?
Yeah, African outfits, I think everybody has. And when you think of African outfit, the way I see it, you think it's from top to your toes. But African outfit, maybe you're dressed in black and you're carrying a handbag, or you have something on your hair. Just show the African things which we have. We are not so sure that if you're going to have somebody selling clothes, but most of the time they also have people who are having stands. One of them is now in Tanzania, and maybe we are going to manage that she can also have a show of our
We are
clothes.
calling out on them to respond to you.
Yes. So if you have anything in your house which is African, that is an African attire. I don't think you have to dress from your top head to your toe. There's also something I wanted to say about the transport. If you're going to travel public transport, because it's a Saturday and it is summer, mostly there's no problem. But transport is transport. You can be traveling by train and then they have some problem and then you have to wait. So just leave your home in time if you want to have your food warm. If you don't want to, if you miss it, you will still eat it, but it will not be in that group, the lunch in a group, which is give the ambience. So if you're going to travel public, I'm one of the very public travel person. I normally leave 2 hours before to make it on time, although I know that my train will take me only 1 hour. So just that's something which you have to take in consideration. Thank you.
I'll throw back to Aurelia to tell about exhibitors. Do you want people to come and exhibit at the event?
Yes, so we are open to people who are willing and able to exhibit their products. There is no restriction of what you can exhibit. So kindly reach out to us. You can reach out to me or to Betty or Kadogo, and we will give you our amazing packages. There's so much advantage in exhibiting your products on this day. I have witnessed, for example, when Angaza was there, and 1 minute I see the outfit in the rack, and when we are going for dinner, it is already gone. I thought I was going to buy it, it left. So it's a nice opportunity to start saving for those who are able and willing to buy quality African products, but also for those who are exhibiting. It does not matter what scale of your business is. If you think, this will be a good opportunity this time to bring a set of earrings, bring it, reach out to us. We'll give you our packages on that day, and we have very nice strategic designated place where you can have your products as well. So yeah, looking forward to engaging with you.
Wow, thank you for that, because it's quite important to know you can also bring your products like makeup, your if you have African product like shea butter, tea, or I don't know, anything that you think appeals for diaspora, and we are looking for our own. Even if you bring unga ugali, we are happy. Some of us don't see it every other day.
Yeah.
We'll grab it from even Roy Cause. Oh, I'm just spices. Be open with the way of thinking, because we give you this opportunity and we are there. And I'm telling you, most of the outreach you see me buying, I buy from these expos. The exhibitors that are coming to the event, chain, earrings, and all that. So it's really nice. So I can see a little bit people are here. Thank you, Mr. Ellie. He's very supportive of us. Good job, ladies. Greetings, Kadogo. Your people are here. We have also Ashuka here. Keep going, Joy. Keep leading. God's blessing on our way. May this journey level every enemy. Whatever I think, keep winning. Definitely, thank you so much, Washo. Thank you so much. And I can see also the UK people are here. Milka, they're also coming up very soon with their program. They'll be coming to talk to you, and I'm giving you more because they already have a date now. Thank you so much for that. And maybe something else before we slowly wind up. It's about the accommodation. I know our event, we do go on, we don't go past wee hours, but sometimes a bit too late. And sometimes it's also nice to sleep somewhere else, not having the stress of going back home. What options are there around that? Maybe I asked Betty this because this is your company. Are there accommodation around, or people can stay with someone? How does that look like?
So as I mentioned before, the restaurant, opposite the restaurant, we have the New Babylon Hotel, which is a very nice hotel. And it has packages I already saw that you can get a train ticket from wherever you're coming from, which will also give you a deal for accommodation. So we have Babylon Hotel, which is right opposite. It's like 2 minutes walk. And then we also have NH Hotel, which is like 10 minutes walk from the restaurant. And they also have the same deal, and they have nice packages. So those are the two that we'll recommend people who want to sleep over. So we have NH Hotel and the New Babylon Hotel.
Okay, so we'll put that information also on the website so that they can click and follow up. We'll put that also on your website, because on the event page you have each country, and we have those recommendations where you can host your event. So that's really helpful. So I'm just checking if there's any comment left by other groups there, but we are all good. I cannot see any question here. I don't know whether you can also see on your platform. We shared with you the links, and we are just 6 minutes towards 1 hour. And I want to thank you. Unless we left something very burning that we would like to share, I'll give you this chance to do that as we close, and we give more information of what other events are coming so that people can have an highlight. I'll go younger to older. So Aurelia, Betsy, and then the big power lady can give us a message at the end.
I think what I'd like to share is, do not let the title of who we are fool you, because it's African Women in Europe, but this is an open event. So bring your son, your daughter, your friend, your girlfriend, boyfriend, for those who have. This is a very open-ended event, and we have so much to learn from all genders. So yeah, that is something that we have in mind. It is not restricted to only women.
For me, what I would also like to add is that we are having entertainment by DJ Joy Sando, which is, she's a very engaging and nice DJ. And we are happy that this time we have a female DJ. So we would like to encourage you and to, let you know that we have entertainment at the end. And yeah, bring your nice dancing shoes, and we'll go to the floor and, enjoy ourselves and dance and enjoy. And of course, we'll have food even later after the event. So we'll have, if you would like to ask for food or for takeaway or whatever packages we'll have for you. So just come and be ready to enjoy yourself, to have a good time, to eat, to be entertained, and everything that you can think of in this time. Yeah.
Thank you. For me, I can only add the two nice ladies, me being the oldest woman. Thank you. I feel young. I would like to tell people, I mean, like I said before, it was only 10 minutes from my home, but I felt like I'd gone on holiday because of the surrounding, the people I was surrounded with. So if you can see that one, as first of all, you're going to another place, you're going to meet new people, you're going to learn new things. Take that, save the date, just make it a weekend. If you're going out with children, we have already heard about the event. We can take our partners with us. So the Hague is a very beautiful place. It will be summer. If our sister want to join us and the father want to go out a little bit with the children, it's like an outing. We are doing 3 or 5 things in one weekend. That's what I would really encourage people to do that. And let's keep the spirit of we are learning from each other. I am one of the experience I have from 1984. I'm talking of being 40 years in Europe, still saying I'm going back home tomorrow, back to my Kenya. And people always tell me, Kadogo, I want to be like you, but I'm not yet back in that Kenya. So there's still a lot we can learn. There are some dreams which we still have, which one time we will fulfill them, never maybe. But when we get together, we encourage each other. So I tell you, just make it a day. We meet and have fun together and learn from each other.
Wow. That's really, I think if you haven't been convinced me, I know I'm coming, because the food, if it's not the message, then the food. But the most important part, second part after the food, I have to be honest, let's be clear, to more tummy fast. Yeah. Then when you have the tummy food, then the information, you look forward to the information. And I'm also looking forward to meet you guys again also. And this time I'll be a guest, really a proper guest, coming like everybody else, sitting at the back. I have to sit at the back, as you know me. And really observing and enjoying, because this time you have taken over the role and really ran with the call that when we ask for you, can you help us to host it and manage it? Everything is your time. Just we come as a guest. And I also want to thank, because we have sponsors. We are looking for sponsors as well. And I know you didn't mention that, but we have some few sponsors. I want to thank you. Some of the sponsors who are coming up. But if you want to sponsor any of our event, we have so many, but if you want only Holland, you can also reach out to them directly or reach out to us as well. We are happy to connect with you, because we have a proposal ready for you. And these are a place where you can also get to know people more closer and have one-on-one interaction. It's a very quiet event, not very loud, only at the end. So actually, our women are very quality women. I'm not praising them, but they are really quality, not just quantity. If you all know, they deliver. Some of us, we have invested in different things because we have different companies coming to support us, and we know that once one really commend us, we know that this is a really good opportunity. So thank you so much, ladies, for coming, and looking forward to bringing you back before June, right? You're coming back before the date to do the last shout out. I know you're still putting a few things in order. We're going to be coming back again before, because we are the first people having the event this year on the Our platform. So we are looking too excited. I can feel the energy already right from the beginning. This is going to be a big one, and we're going to be seeing, yeah, there's people in the background. Each country has to bring their best. So there's a little bit of silent competition happening. And I'm excited because of this, because it gives you the ownership of having communication within your country. And that's what it is about, solving your own problem. I'm in Germany. I wouldn't know so much about what's going on in Holland. I only meet you once in a while, but you yourself, you know what is burning and what is important. So thank you so much for that. And I want to send out greetings to your families for giving you the time. And Betty, top up that place. We are coming. We are coming to support you as a businesswoman. This was very, very specific to support your work that you're doing for the African community in Hague. Guys, we are going to Hague. I just need to mention that name, because some people, if you're lost, just direction Hague. Yeah, we'll sort you out once you arrive Hague. Wherever you are. So the venue is in Hague, and we'll be meeting at, which is actually when you land at the train station, you're already there, if I'm not correct. Yeah,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
You arrive at the train station.
We will be waiting for you with our Kenyan flag, African flag.
It will be outside there. If you're at the train station at The Hague, you're ready at the spot. You don't even need to ask. Just ask, where is this African beautiful lady called Betty shop? Everybody will direct you. So we are looking forward to that. And thank you so much for your side. I can see also, I hope Nelly, you'll be there by then. Thank you, ladies. Looking forward to it. Oh, that means that you'll be there. That's nice to see you again. Is it a problem when you don't speak? No, not at all. But the only thing, we will have to find a translator. Nelly, I think I'm going to promote you. Maybe she can. Aurelia, you can speak French. I think you speak French, right? No? Okay, I'll promote you.
We will get somebody who speaks French, no problem.
Don't worry. We have all this situation. We are trying to upgrade ourselves. And if you are one of us, you can also help us to translate, and you can come in. But we are open for everything, because I think even few words English, we are good. But they also speak Dutch. So don't worry. Dutch is a language that will be part of the program. So if you're Dutch speaking, we have all of them as translators. They can also translate. So don't feel like it's not only for African. Don't forget, we also have Africa, the Dutch people married to African. You're also invited. We are all in the same community. You want to learn about African culture, this is a place to be where people are open with you. So don't feel like you have to be Black. No, We have black for white, white for black, or whatever you want to call it. I normally don't have any definition. I see beautiful people who are interested in Africa, and that's all we are all for as African women in Europe. I want to thank you, ladies, for coming and being present here. I don't want to keep you long. Thank you, Kadogo. See you later. Thank you, Aurelia, for your time. Thank you, Betty, and I'll meet you shortly after. So I want to just take a few minutes to give you a highlight of other countries that are coming up. And the next one after, you have had June 1st of June, we have the Holland event coming up. By July, yes, July, guess who will be on board? And we have a date, Germany. And guess where they're going? I'm going to spill out a little bit, but they'll be in Hamburg. So Germany will be coming up after this to tell us more. They're still putting a few things together. I think they're almost there. They're coming to shout out to you. July 13th will be the day they'll be. It's a Saturday. They have a very beautiful project there. Oh, guys, everyone have their own way of doing it. So they have a very interesting, I'm not going to say everything, but it's a very great program. Somebody who wants not just sitting and talking, also navigating around. And if you're in Germany, Hamburg, and you've never seen Hamburg real, you better join this. It's going to be a very beautiful. They have a great program on their own. Remember, each country is coming up with whatever plan they want and how they want to interact with their members. So we are happy. Germany will be on 13th of July, is now confirmed. And now we'll be giving you more details shortly. And the next one, not but least, we also have Switzerland coming. Let me get out. Switzerland is also on the way. It will be around, if I'm correct, September. So they will be giving us a date. They haven't come up with a date yet. The next one will be September, as well as Brussels. They will be either between July and September. They're coming up with a date, as we are giving a lot of space for people to really find topics and interests of each country. And then UK will be one of the last, and I'm excited about this. UK will be on 2nd of November. This will be a different type, as I said. Everybody's choosing their date. We're not trying to spread them all over the year to make sure everyone is covered according to their need. UK, if you're here, if you're hearing us from the first time, yes, you will be definitely invited very soon, and the team will be coming here as well. Just before November, maybe mid of the year, to give you more information about their program and what they are coming up. All of them have different topic according to the country. That's the whole idea. So there is so much for you guys, and don't feel limited. If you want to go all of them, please do. Please do. And it's a time to also network, get to know new areas. You never know. Maybe you might get an opportunity in some of the networking, build up your friendship group. In Europe is also an opportunity for that. Just do that if you can, because it is worth it. We have this event only once per year, but these years you hear they're all over. Next year it will be only one. We'll be giving also more information about next year. We're already starting to look for which country. We'll be going to normally go to a new country that we have not been to also open up. It's a summit. But today, let's talk about the 2024 events. So, guys, today was Holland. Thank you. I want to thank all of them for making time to be here, because it is, I'm going to leave you are joining right now. It's the topic it will be about for the theme, building generation wealth while navigating black tax. Wow. Tough topic that we'll be talking on the 1st of June, and it will be in Hague. And it will be taking over from afternoon all the way to the evening with a different program and entertainment. Bring your dancing shoes, guys, and don't forget African outfit. So that's what I got from the trip, and I can't wait to meet you all. Thank you so much for your time. And I'll leave you with a video of last year. And if you can go to our website, I've given you the links also on the chat. Look at them, because you will see also past events, what they did, all the photos. And if you've never had a chance, you can see that all our events also that have been happening. To get to familiarize who we are, we also have a website. You can also check on that. Thank you so much. And I wish you a good Sunday. God bless you, and a good start in the week. And let's start strong, and I'm praying that all of you are healthy, and let's absorb the sun that is coming up. It's April. Thank you, and God bless you all.
How does Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan work? Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan is a funeral insurance plan that pays your family a lump sum of cash up to $20,000, pounds, or euro when you pass away. This money can be used to cover the cost of your funeral, including chapel fees, burial, or repatriation costs, flowers, and unpaid bills. Premiums are monthly or annual. The cost of your plan will depend on your age, selected cover amount, and nationality. Do I need funeral insurance? Funeral insurance is a good way to plan ahead and give your family financial security. It can help to ensure that your loved ones have the money they need to pay for your funeral without having to worry about debt or other financial burdens. Quickly get a quote. To get a quote for the Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan, simply visit our website or give us a call. We'll be happy to answer any questions you have and help you find the right plan for your needs. Don't wait until it's too late. Protect your family today with the Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan. Call us today to get a quote. Call
Funeral cover for less than a cup of coffee. Peace of mind is not as expensive as you may think. For just one day, you can forego your cup of coffee for your monthly Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan cover. To find out how much premium you would pay, get a quote today. Visit www.diasporainsurance.com/get-quote. WhatsApp +44 770 3838 304 UK and international. WhatsApp +27 659 070 419 South Africa and rest of Africa. Funeral cover for less than a cup of coffee.